Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDogs.com. It is 7:07. See my phone here. If you can see it, 7:07 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, December 8th. And we were just talking about it. You've had a great season so far. I talk to clients all day long that care about volume. And this is another thing, Al. A lot of people asked me about win-loss percentages. And on the all access scenario, it's not really relative because you could have a losing day, even though you didn't have a losing day, and win money because you had the higher rated plays. And
Yeah, I mean, look, it's all important. I mean, but the most important thing is ROI, return on investment. It's nothing else matters than ROI. Are you making money or are you not making money?
right, and I noticed it's interesting from dealing with clients on the phone on a daily basis, the number one question that I get asked is what's XYZ's win loss percentage? They never mention ROI. When I say never, I mean never mention ROI. It's just what's the win loss percentage. But as you and I both know, we've seen clients time and time again purchasing plays from cappers with high win loss percentages, finding a way to lose because there's no concrete money management.
Well, when you have star ratings, the only thing that matters is ROI. If everything's flat betting, then win percentage is all that matters. But
Exactly.
when yeah, but when you're if I've got two 10 stars and three 2 stars, and I go 2 and 3 but nail the two 10 stars, that is 20 and 6.6 in units, and everyone's going to be happy by hitting 40% if you win the two tens and lose the three twos. So that's why the only thing that matters is ROI.
So let's talk about it. Right now, you're on your way to 4-0 as we're speaking. Purdue minus 4.5 this morning, a 6 unit play in college basketball, because unlike the rest of the handicapping world, you don't just wake up and say NFL only. The under the total of 43.5 in the Pittsburgh Cleveland matchup, a 2 unit winner. The Giants plus 5 on the close, 4.5 early cover and a win either way. 2 unit winner. And then let's talk about the value of the Telegram channel. You added at the time of this recording, and I'm going to tell you for the listeners that are watching, that are clients and not clients alike, at 4:04 Eastern Standard Time, to show you there's enough time. You said we are adding an NBA play at 5:10 Eastern Standard Time, so that means you had 1 hour and 6 minutes, 6 unit play on the Charlotte Hornets plus 11.5. And I believe at the time of this, I believe
Yeah,
at the
they're
time,
they're actually winning as they're winning the game outright with 5 minutes to go as an 11.5 point dog. So maybe
right.
they hold on, maybe they don't, but
So
99% chance they cover that number.
So if you're a unit better and you're betting 1,000 per unit, you're up 429 units, assuming Charlotte wins. You actually have another game that's pending as well, 4 unit play. We'll recap those results tomorrow in the next video, but you're up 429 units for the season since August 27th, since our good client Brett, the bookkeeper, has been keeping the records. So that means if you're betting $1,000 per unit, you're up 429,000. Now, a lot of people ask me, and Al, you've tweeted about this. We're not going to do a long video on this, and we're not going to veer off track. But I've been getting a lot of calls because people are aware of your performance. Yes, the hardest thing is not winning. The hardest thing is betting. My partner, Micah Smith, has said the same thing over and over again with Mitch on the other videos. The hardest thing is betting, not winning. So when you call me up and tell me you have a legal sports book and you can bet 20, 30 grand a game, I already know you're a net loser in your account because these sports books, I live in Baltimore, Maryland, where sports wagering is legal. I got a $3 limit at FanDuel. I got a $4 limit at DraftKings. I can't even mention all the sports books that I'm limited, Al. And as you know, you've tweeted it out there. We don't have to get into it. So you want to be diversified with many books and many places to bet, because no, you're not going to have one sports book that's going to allow you to win $429,000 betting $1,000 a unit. Can we agree on that, Al?
We can't agree on that. And just as an aside, Eric, I'm watching our other game that's pending. We've got an underdog, the Denver Nuggets. They're up by 23 points at halftime. I know we don't want to put it in the icebox yet as a winner, but when you're up by 23 catching points, we're probably going 5-0 today.
There you go. And if we do, then you'll be up 439 units. But again, let's get back to that for a guy that calls me and he says he has $100,000. He should be diversified amongst many books because there's no way you're going to hit a book. You've unfortunately are living the same life
Yeah,
that
I
I'm
mean,
living.
in the old days, the number one reason why you wanted to have more than one book was to shop the lines. You can add to that now. You want to have more than one book because you're going to get cut off most likely by after
Exactly.
you win so much money that you need multiple books just to protect yourself from the eventuality that you're going to be cut off. I mean, it's just part of the deal these days. They don't like to lose.
There you go, guys. So again, if you want to call me and you want to consult with me, 702-769-0404. A lot of this is also sports book and sports betting management of how you spread the money across the board with the legals and the offshores and the credits, because you have three ways to basically access the markets. So again, we're still running this 2 week. We're running this 2 week trial for 1,000 only till January 1st. Then it's over. So if you want to try it out, like I said, you're somebody this week that last week we ended the week plus 396 units. If we go 5-0 today, we'll be plus 439 units. Obviously, you can do the math. 439 minus 396. So that means you're up over 40 units, 43 units, or 44 units this week. So if you started on Monday with the trial offer, and you're $1,000 better and you pay per unit better, you paid 1,000 for a 2 week trial offer, you're up $44,000 this week if we do the 5-0 sweep today. With that being said, what is your complimentary selection for Monday?
Yeah, I want to look at the New York Knicks. The Knicks coming off that horrible game against the Detroit Pistons. The Knicks were playing really well. They were favored by 8 points against the woeful Pistons. They lost outright to Detroit. So now it's bounce back time. They're going to play a division rival, the Toronto Raptors, on Monday night. And New York has been installed as a 5.5 point road favorite over at DraftKings. And I'm going to lay the 5.5 with the New York Knicks to bounce back off that huge upset loss to one of the worst teams in the league, the Detroit Pistons.
There you go, guys. Lay the 5.5, 702-769-0404. Good day and good luck.